morning, everybody. Welcome back to Brian's Knives. It's Friday. I thought I would do something a little different today and talk a little bit about some of my favorite websites for knife shopping. So I'm just going to talk about, I think I picked four today that I have ordered knives off of and what kind of experiences I've had kind of in the process. We're going to start over here though with Knife Center. I ordered early on with my knife collecting, once I kind of got back into it. Knife Center seemed to be one of the places I was seeing a lot of good quality YouTube videos from. And so I have ordered some knives from them. I didn't have any real complaints with dealing with Knife Center. It seemed like sometimes their shipping was a little bit slower than some. But overall, a pretty good experience. It seems like they do have, like, I know a Knife Rewards membership that you can do, so that as you purchase new knives, you can redeem those. I think for dollars later on once you get enough. So that's kind of cool. They have a huge stock of things, and so if you're looking for maybe the newest, release Spyderco or something, it's always a good place to check for that. And so, if I'm looking to pre-order maybe something like, I know there's a new Spyderco coming out that I'm on the pre-order list for through Knife Center, and so it's a good place to shop. And I know once in a while, like a lot of these guys, they do, some special deals where they'll partner with one of the knife companies and put out a special edition of various knives. And so definitely cool, nice website, easy to use. And my experience so far has been pretty positive with them. And by the way, as we talk about these, I hope you'll leave me some comments about, your experiences with these different companies, places you like to shop online. It's just helpful, I think, to share this information with the broader knife community. So, Knife Center, definitely a good place. And then I've not ordered a lot from Shephard Hills. I've ordered, I think, a couple of case knives from them. And they do some pretty cool stuff. I'm pretty sure they have some special, is it knife auctions that they do? Yeah. Let's see. I think we were right there on it. So yeah, so there's some info about their auctions that they've got going on or coming up. So if you're looking for some special case knives and want to participate, you can definitely do it through there. I do think their pattern finder is kind of cool. If you're looking for a particular knife, they give you some visual representations of what each of them look like. And even right up to modern knives like this Longhouse that I got a hold of last week. So definitely a good website, very helpful. The only experience I had that wasn't, super great is I'd ordered a case slip joint knife. I did ask them to kind of check the knife for blade alignment and things like that before they shipped it. And the knife that I got didn't look like that they had done anything like that. So I was a little disappointed that they didn't do that for me. But I'm pretty sure I've heard some other people say that they would do that. So I'm not sure about that. But I know a lot of you guys have ordered from Shephard Hills in the past. So definitely one of the places to check out there. Probably the next one I would point people to, and I'm kind of going backward in how often I use these various vendors or my favorite vendors. So Knife Center I don't use very much, and then Red Hills Cutlery I use, or Shepherd Hills Cutlery I use a little bit more often than Knife Center, and then that brings us up to Smoky Mountain Knife Works. And so these guys aren't too far away from me, so I can order something off their site and get it pretty quickly usually. Obviously, I order all my Rough Rider knives come from here. And I don't know that I've ever ordered anything else outside of Rough Rider branded knives from here. But really good experience with their customer service. I will say I use a Mac, and the Safari browser kind of hates their website. I first thought when I was trying to search on it that I was like losing my mind because nothing seemed to work. And then I figured out if you go over to Chrome, Brian, then the site works like it's supposed to. So if you're a Mac guy, just be aware of that because it does not like the Safari browser very much. But great guys. They always have a lot going on. And actually, there's going to be a case event there at Smoky Mountain later this year. So definitely check that out if you haven't and you're close by. But got lots of stuff, lots of inventory on here, all sorts of knives you can buy. You see some Jack Wolf stuff on sale, and Remington, of course, Case, all kinds of stuff. So another great retailer to check out is Smoky Mountain Knife Works. And then probably the place I order knives online the most from is Deadwood Knives. They're also in Tennessee. And if you order, like if I order from them today, typically the knife will ship out today. And then it's only a couple of days until it gets to my house. And I believe their shipping is free. Yeah, free shipping, hassle free. I've had some great experience with Deadwood knives. I'll just run through a few of those really quickly. I bought a Sodbuster Junior back several months ago from them. I think I talked about this in another video. And I got the knife, and it had just multiple quality issues on fit and finish. And so I reached out to them and said, hey, this is not a very good representation of this knife. Could I send it back and get a better replacement? And they were like, absolutely. Here's what you need to do. And we'll have our team hand pick the best one that we have in stock and send that to you. And so we did all of that. I sent my knife back. They shipped my knife out to me. Got a great Sodbuster Junior back in response with all their help. They made that happen for me. Gave me no issue at all. And you see, they give a 90-day satisfaction guarantee with any knife they sell. So from testing out their customer service return policy, it's been spot on. And I really appreciate that. And actually, the last time I ordered a knife that was a case in particular, I asked them if they would visually check that knife before shipping it out because it was actually going to a friend and I wasn't going to see the knife and I didn't want my friend to get that and it, not be blade alignment be bad and, maybe be some kind of issue with it. So I emailed them and asked them to do that, and they said, absolutely, we'll do it. I gave them the order number, and so they shipped that knife out. It was delivered yesterday, I think, so hopefully, that'll be another good experience for me. But they're really receptive, really responsive, and I really appreciate that a lot. Sometimes I find things, they don't have on here. They do carry a lot of knives. But they won't necessarily, I notice like Buck, they don't tend to seem to stock a lot of Buck knives. They've got some of the basics usually. So, you got your 110s of various kinds there. And then a lot of those are out of stock as you see, and nothing really else on their Buck page. So once in a while you'll run into something you'll have to get somewhere else. But overall, it seems to be a great company. I like it a lot, and I've bought several, probably the majority of my knives that have been bought online have come from Deadwood. So I would definitely recommend checking them out. What about you? What's your favorite knife pick? Where do you shop online? What's your experience been? I hope you'll leave me some of those stories in the comments below and share with each other because that's how we learn things and how we make our knife community stronger and better. As always, if you haven't, I hope you hit the like button on the video, share it with a friend, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that, and otherwise, guys, I hope you have a great weekend. Thanks so much for tuning in. Really appreciate you. so very much. God bless each of you. Talk to you soon.